Good morning, everybody. We'd like to welcome you here to the headquarters of the BVI Football Association. We have a press conference this morning to announce the travel of our national boys under 15 team to the CONCACAF under 15 Championship to be held in Bradenton, Florida between the 11th of August and the 19th of August. I'd like to first of all introduce the persons alongside me here. I'm Andy Bickerton, the President of the British Virgin Islands Football Association. Next to me I have Mr. Avanel Morton, Second Vice President of the FA, but more importantly his mandate is youth. To my left is the Technical Director of the BVI Football Association and also the coach for the under 15 team, Mr. Falopa from Brazil. To his left we have the captain, Guillaume, Parkins, smartly dressed in his national team shirt there. And then on the far right we have another team member, Kahil, Farrington. So the team have been in preparation now for some considerable time, since March of this year. This tournament includes a team from every country in the CONCACAF region, CONCACAF being North America, Central America and the Caribbean. So 40 of the 41 teams are participating. The only team not participating are Guatemala, who are currently suspended. For us, we've been placed in a group with Anguilla, Turks and Caicos, and Montserrat. And this is part of the new One CONCACAF initiative, in that they split all the teams up based on their positioning in the FIFA rankings. So it means that, unlike in the past where we've come up against teams like Trinidad and Tobago, which are obviously very difficult for us, we're now in a grouping which makes a lot more sense. So, as I say, we've been preparing since March of this year, and maybe I should at this point hand over to the technical director who's been coaching the team, Mr. Falopa, just to let us know how the coaching has been going so far. So Marcus.
Good morning, everyone. Our directors of Football Federation are very glad to work in this kind of program, and we know we are real difficult at beginner, and I want to say very thankful for the clubs from the BVI. They supported my training, like Old Madrid and On Love, and the under 17 team. This is very important support, because when we have to work physical, technical, tactical. When it comes to tactical, we need to play friendly games. Our team is starting to improve. Sure, we need a long road to go. It's going to be very hard. We play with the teams from only CONCACAF, you know, the 41. It will be very, very difficult to reach there, but we try our best. The boys make a physical preparation and the first phase of the training. I give a plan for the team, and I give it the second phase. I give it technical, another phase technical, tactical. It's not easy, because here they are not professionals, as far as you know, and then we try to adapt for the boys. And we have some talent players in the team. We have some difficulties also to working, and my support from the assistant coach, the federation was okay, and what I said is very important target for us to get a better result there. We have been hoped very well with these players, like Guillaume here, my captain, and Kahil is a young player come now, so we try to deliver a program where we get players for future also here. And it's important, our boys, they know this will be amazing tournament. I worked for CONCACAF for 8 years as a technical director. I saw something very good. They share the phase A, B, C, D, very good. So I believe it will be very nice competition.
Okay, thank you very much, Marcus. And next to him we have Guillaume, the captain. So Guillaume, are you happy with the preparation?
Yes, the practices have been they were nice. They were hard as well. We played like almost every day, morning and afternoon. But it was well worth it, and I hope we'll get results.
Thank you. Kahil, how do you feel about the preparation?
Well, training has been good for the team and good for me as well, since I have now started playing football for at least 9 months now. So it's been a really good opportunity for me to have this training morning and afternoon and help me and the team to develop our skills so we can perform well in the tournament.
Okay, thanks. Okay, well I'll now hand over to Mr. Avanel Morton, as I say, the executive member with responsibility for youth, as he reads out the list of the players that the technical director has chosen to go to Florida for this tournament. Mr. Morton.
Once a pleasant good morning to each and everyone. It gives me a great pleasure to be here this morning to announce the British Virgin Islands U15 national team. For the past couple months I've been training, and I think the coaching staff has been doing a very great job so far. And I pray and hope that when these guys go to Miami, that they make the BVI, the whole entire BVI and the organization very proud. First, I must start with a list of names. The goalkeeper, we have Alexander David Eden Key. Jalen Prentice, midfield player. Justin Smith, midfield player. Kahil Farrington, midfield forward player. Jake Fox, forward. Deacon Arthur Rose, defender. Alexander Santos, midfield player. Michael Marshall, midfield player. Luca Charwell, forward. Marcus Butler, forward. Taylor Fox, forward. Charles Robert, midway. Defender, midfield, forward. So he have a three-way role anyhow, very good player supposed to. Bailey George, row, forward. Davin Jones, forward defender. Giovanni Grant, with defender. Shamaido, defender. Guillaume Parkins, midfield. Michael Walters, goalkeeper. So that's the list of 18 players, young players that we have from the British Virgin Islands, and I hope they make us very proud and go down to the best for us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Morton. So I think the coach Falopa's had around 25 to 30 people working with him, so obviously it's been difficult for him to make the final selection. In terms of these players, people like Guillaume can tell you that they've been on our youth program since they were 4 or 5 years old. So with this under-15 team, we're sort of at the top of the, if you like, the player pathway in terms of the development of players through our youth program, because they're now at the under-15 level, and in terms of their passports and their status, we've had a lot less of a problem at the under-15 level than we have the national team. And as we go down through the age groups, we come to under-13, under-11, we have a whole string of talent now coming through. So in 10 years' time, you should be seeing a good number of these boys playing on the men's international team on a regional basis, together with the other younger talent that we've got coming through, and being led by veterans like Troy Caesar and one or two of the others who will still be in their late 20s. So that's exciting news for these 18 players. We're open to questions from the media if you'd like to obtain some further information from us, or from the players or the coach.
Just for me, Mr. Bickerton, comments you just made about the national team being under 15 and all British nationals. I know there's a big issue, of course, with the nationality and the national team. So are you saying that with these persons coming up, getting older, and hopefully looking forward to play for the national team, you're hoping that the BVI ranking will raise?
Absolutely. I mean, our ranking couldn't go much lower, but then we've been making representations to FIFA through CONCACAF to have belongers recognised as nationals of the British Virgin Islands. And in fact, in this tournament, we were enabled to play 5 belongers, had we had 5 belongers that we wanted to play. But if you look down the list, we actually don't have belongers. We have one foreign national that's been here since he was 4 days old, and we have a dispensation that allows him to play in this particular tournament for obvious reasons. So progress is being made in terms of nationality. It's still a major problem at national team level. We've got to really wait for these boys to come through. Hopefully some of them will go off to college in the US. Hopefully some of them will have the opportunity to go and play in Europe, in the United Kingdom. So by the time they're in their early 20s, they'll have strong playing experience. We have a follow-up to this session. So we have 3 boys going away to England in August, who've been invited over by an English Premiership club, so we're making progress.
How many boys were there in the training program prior to the 18 being selected?
How many boys in the program?
We have 32 boys in reality, and after that I took it for 26, 24, something like that. I filter. Because good, it's some problems, they have a private problem, and the boys, they learn to do discipline it, to have some problem discipline it, and they have to learn. When I came here, it was a little difficult, reality. Now, what President say, we're growing. We show good side. We finished the tournament in San Martin. We play with the level team, like our level. We improve a lot. They improve. They give you hopes to the BVI to be better in the ranking. Big hopes. We have also beside that, we have a coaching course for coaches. Very important coach education for them to teach the boys around. Go to Vigingorda, go a Negada, go Kahil, Tortola. It's very, very important. Players with talent. I saw here Guillaume, but the other side I saw also Miguel sit down there. He's a good talent player. And the people see they play, they think like a Brazilian player. Yeah, it's good words, not only Brazilian, but they have good skills. This is giving good signs for us to be good. I want to take this opportunity to say, believing in the boys. Educate the boys for the sports as we educate here in the country. Go to the soccer also for my side, very good.
So 32 and elimination until you got to 18.
Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, from you, Mr. Bickerton, can we get an update on the field?
Yeah, the pitch has been finished, so we're waiting now for FIFA and the contractor to sort out some differences in the contract because the irrigation needs to be tested on the field, and then the floodlights need to go in. So we anticipate that the floodlights will go in by the end of October. We've recently got approved for the funding for the drainage, for the remaining retaining walls, and for the stand itself, the foundation.
And that's on FIFA?
From FIFA, yeah. So they've approved our funding for the next 4 years. General Secretary Ms. Lu has been working on that, so kudos to her, she's got that done. So now we're just waiting for the final information on that so that we can get the drainage work and the retaining wall work that we need to do, which is the next stage, and the foundations start.
So when you say that you're working on some things in a contract with FIFA, those are the things?
Sorry?
When you say that you're working on some things in a contract with FIFA, are those the...
No, the contract is between FIFA and the contractor, and the FA is
Okay.
not involved in the contract.
So there's
I
still
wish
some
we
things
were
to be
directly
finalized
contracted with the
between
contractor.
FIFA and the contractor. There's still some things to be finalized between. Okay. So when are you expecting or hoping they feel to be finished by? I know you were hoping for February, but we're already long on.
For the whole of the project. For the whole of the project won't be through until if we're fortunate, the end of 2018. Because the stand has to go
Yeah.
up.
But what about the field section of it?
Oh, the film should be finished with floodlights by the end of October, November. Any other questions? No. Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming. And we'd like to wish the FA, obviously, we'd like to wish their under-15 team well. We'd like to thank the coach for preparing them. We'd like to thank the players for making the effort and coming out almost every single day to work on this. You obviously know that you're going to be playing against high-standard teams, and we all wish you the best of luck.